Yay me! Hey guys, it's Phoebe with MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 London Tipton moments from the sweet life of Zack and Cody.
Goodbye, peanut butter. Hello, lobster dipped in butter.
We're taking a look at some of our favorite moments from everyone's favorite hotel heiress. Let's get to it.
I won't let you stop. Just like when you wouldn't let me stop when you taught me the alphabet.
Number 10, getting a singing lesson from Carey. London is usually good at everything. At least, that's what London will say if you ask her. But when she has trouble with her role in the school play, Carey graciously offers to give London singing lessons in order to help her do better. But as is her way, London isn't exactly the most gracious student. She manages to insult Carey's talent before the lesson even starts.
Carey, my drama teacher thinks I could use a teensy-weensy bit of help with my singing.
Oh, I'd be happy to help.
Thanks. Do you know any good singers?
Who doesn't adore London's charmingly oblivious ways, though? When Carey tries to teach London about the syllables used for the major scale, the only way London can remember them is by relating everything back to her.
Fa, so. If something's far, I say so, because I have a private jet.
Her ridiculous technique is a hilarious representation of London's self-centered character. The look of instant regret on Carey's face is priceless.
Dough! Yay, more money!
Okay, now let's try putting it all together.
Number 9, being a yoga teacher. London is famous for her lovably egocentric and obnoxious attitude, but this time she used her powers for good. In an attempt to help Mr. Moseby de-stress and loosen up a little bit, London takes him to a yoga class.
I'm taking over the class.
Oh, this should be good.
After heckling the teacher so badly that she quits, London takes over. London's intense training techniques mixed with Moseby's reluctance to participate make for a hilarious class.
Are you feeling relaxed now, Moseby?
Not really. But I have lost the feeling in both my legs.
He wouldn't even take off his tie. Needless to say, not too much relaxing went on. The combination of physical humor and irony in this scene make it one of the funniest moments of the show, all thanks to London.
Okay, everyone, breathe deeply and put your right toe in your left ear.
Couldn't I just use a cotton swab?
Number 8, Bop to the Top. When their school does a production of High School Musical, London, very fittingly, gets the role of Sharpay.
Hey guys, great news! I'm playing Sharpay! Sharpay!
But it's quickly discovered that London is not the best at singing or dancing, even despite getting the previously mentioned singing lesson from Carey. So they scheme to have Maddie do all the singing for her backstage.
That's a brilliant idea!
What's so brilliant about it? I do all the work and you get all the credit?
Yeah, that's a brilliant part.
This meta moment is super fun to watch as Ashley Tisdale, who played Sharpay in the High School Musical movies, sings for London, who is performing as Sharpay in the stage production. Of course, everything goes wrong and their clever ruse ends up exposed, but London and Maddie end up performing the song together beautifully. It's great to see this moment of vulnerability from London, as well as a powerful moment of friendship for her and Maddie, where they both come out on top.
See? Your dad is proud of you. I told you can do it.
Wow, Maddie, you really are nice. No wonder you didn't get the role of Sharpay.
Number 7, giving Maddie a literally ugly sweater.
Merry Christmas, Maddie. I'm your secret Santa.
London takes the term ugly Christmas sweater to a whole new level.
A blanket?
No, silly, it's a sweater.
For Christmas, she gives Maddie a homemade sweater with 3 arms, no head hole, and a stitching of her name spelled incorrectly.
But look on the bright side. It'll keep your face warm.
But the funny thing is, London was actually trying to do something kind and generous here. Rather than just buy Maddie something expensive, she went out of her way to personally make something for Maddie to show her just how much she means to her.
And you had to pick Christmas to become deep?
Even though the final product was a huge fail, the gesture was very out of character for London, and very sweet. Number 6, London Tipton is really great.
Welcome to London Tipton's Yay Me, starring London Tipton, with your host and star, London Tipton.
A Cody Martin production. Hey, I'm the star here.
As we already talked about, London loves being the center of attention, so it's no surprise when she decides to make her own web series starring, you guessed it, London Tipton.
Hi, I'm London Tipton. Duh. And welcome to Yay Me, the show about me. Coming from me bedroom where me sleeps.
And for Yay Me starring London Tipton, London composes a theme song to the tune of London Bridge is Falling Down, and it's all about how great she is. While some see London's personality as self-centered in a bad way, we think there's something to be said about being self-aware about your own awesomeness. After all, she just wants the world to know it too. The song and accompanying goofy dance are emblematic of London's self-confidence and self-love. Number 5. Working at the Cluck Bucket. London has never had to work a single day in her life.
Welcome to Cluck Bucket. May I take your order? Take finger off talk button. Oh.
So you might expect that there would be something of an adjustment period when she gets a job for the first time. But no one could have predicted that she would be quite this bad at it.
Sesame, something. Oh, how about 1S? Salad!
Watching her struggle with the culture shock of going from being waited on hand and foot to being the one waiting on others is laugh out loud funny. She has trouble with even the most basic tasks, and following simple orders is just not her thing.
Just stand there and cluck. Do you think you could do that? Quack, quack! Quack, quack!
Number 4. Going to Maddie's school.
This is just like prison. Only the outfits are worse.
Speaking of an intense sense of culture shock, after getting in trouble at her big, fancy rich kid school, London's father sends her to Maddie's Catholic school to whip her into shape. London's attempts to adapt to the new environment are a complete failure. From her distaste of the uniforms to the tableclothless tables at lunch and the abundance of plaid, London just isn't having it.
Where are the tablecloths, the candles, the string quartet?
You had a string quartet at your school?
For breakfast. At lunch it was the Philharmonic.
Maddie attempts to keep London in check, which leads them both down a hilarious series of events.
You're supposed to be in detention.
I think I'm going to a much worse place.
Naturally, London still somehow manages to end up on top.
Maddie was just trying to get me back inside so I wouldn't get in any more trouble. So, don't blame her. Blame me.
Madeline? You could learn something from London.
Number 3. Losing her money.
And you might want this back. Why?
'Cause you're broke!
One of London's most defining qualities has been her wealth, or rather her father's. So when he goes bankrupt and she loses all of her money, London experiences an identity crisis. She moves in with Maddie, who tries to teach her how to be average.
Perfect! Is this how all poor people sleep?
Naturally, things go hilariously awry at every turn. London does a disastrous job babysitting Zack and Cody, but she also experiences a lot of new, exciting things that she never did when she was rich.
You know, this is my first sleepover.
You've never slept over at another girl's house before?
Well, most of my weekends I was flying back and forth from mommy to daddy. Oh, I slept on the plane and played cards with the flight attendant. Does that count?
Sure.
In the end, London gets all of her money back, but her experience on the other side turns out to be an empowering time. She learns that she's so much more than just her money, and she learns who her true friends really are. Number 2. Every Yay Me moment.
I wanted to be an heiress. And I did it. Yay me!
If we know one thing about London Tipton, it's that she loves herself more than anything. While it at times can be her worst character trait, it's also simultaneously her best.
Writing it down doesn't make you the author.
I know, but getting an A does. Amy!
No matter what obstacles she comes across in life, London always believes in herself, and she always finds a way to come out on top. Her Yay Me isn't just some goofy catchphrase, it's a self-expression of her power.
Have you picked your Secret Santa yet?
Oh, no, I haven't. More shopping. Yay me!
Whenever London says Yay Me, it's a celebration of all her unwavering self-confidence and self-love. Yay, London! Before we unveil the most quintessential London Tipton moment, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Hands behind your back, dirtbag.
It's your name!
Oh, when you stay at the London.
The last name!
Why are you wearing Maddie's clothes?
These are Maddie's clothes. Well, except for her shoes, which, by the way, are killing me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go work.
Work?
How do I look?
Well, I like the top.
Not you. Talking to the mirror.
2 words. Gorgeous. Maybe you guys...
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Learning to drive with Mr. Moseby. London has had some incredible moments on this show, but the best has got to be the time that she got a driving lesson from Mr. Moseby.
You need proper, safe instruction, and I am going to teach you.
You?
Why not?
This is arguably her funniest moment ever. Though she has no idea what she's doing, London attacks her driving lesson with all of the self-confidence that she attacks every other situation with.
Have you buckled your seatbelt?
I was going to, but this outfit just wrinkles so easily, so I thought...
Just do it.
But my outfit...
It's the law!
And the way she's completely oblivious to Mr. Moseby's complete frustration with her is absolutely hilarious. This moment is iconic. It produced a generation of millennials who call the gear shift the Prindle.
The what?
The Prindle.
Are you referring to the shift lever that says P-R-N-D-L?
I'm not a child, Moseby. I know how to spell Prindle.
Prindle is iconic, all thanks to London Tipton. What do you guys think? Did we miss any moments? Let us know in the comments or tweet me at Phoebe_WM. And check out this video.